Hi, my loves. I intend you guys are doing well. Okay, today let me talk about something which is which everybody is talking about. All my clients, all my subscribers, and the same thing over and over again. But then, yes, this is about continuous reinforcement. So, this is about continuously repeating a new story. So, let's talk about feeling negative. Like, what do you do when you feel really negative and you don't feel like affirming? When you don't feel like doing any of your techniques, does that imply that you are not doing enough? Does that imply that your manifestation is not coming to you? What does it mean? Okay, so now, in my opinion, if you are feeling really negative, if you're really feeling sad, miserable, depressed, you can try a few things. Okay, it just depends on what you feel like doing, because manifestation is not about effort anyway. You should not feel that it is a task, a chore. Okay, so when I feel really sad or miserable and very triggered by the 3D, I really don't do much most of the times. Okay, most of the times I don't do anything. What I do is I completely feel it, I soak it in, I kind of become aware of what I'm feeling, the exact emotions. What exactly am I feeling? Why am I feeling them? Do I need to cry? Do I need to shout? Do I need to vent it out to a friend? Okay, everything 3D, hardcore 3D. Okay, when we are really struck by the 3D. Whenever you're seeing something which is absolutely opposite and you feel that you feel that you do not feel like manifesting anymore, consciously manifesting anymore, when you don't feel like affirming or doing any of your techniques. I usually don't do anything, primarily because I feel that if you are not owning your emotions and you are suppressing them with a fear of, not getting your manifestation, that's fear, right? So that's not really a desirable space to function from. Cool. So, accepting your emotion, feeling negative, accepting that you are feeling negative, accepting that you're feeling like total crap and as if nothing is working is okay. You do not really need to assign any meaning. You really do not need to find an immediate solution to the problem. You don't. You can give yourself 24 hours, you can give yourself a week, and let the solution come to you. It will. What happens is, whenever I speak to my clients, and I've done this so I know, whenever I would earlier feel triggered by something, I would just look for a solution immediately. Okay, that's our fear based thinking. That's our very limited fear based thinking, the human mind. Okay, the limited human mind. So I would look for solutions immediately, and more often than not, they would not be desirable solutions. So I would suggest that if you're really miserable, if you're really having a panic attack, okay, as some of you kind of term it as, don't do anything. Just sit with yourself, be with yourself, feel the emotion, make yourself aware, bring your awareness to the emotion, to the pain, to the misery, to the anger, to the resentment, and make yourself so aware of it that eventually, trust me, eventually you will notice it fading away, because you have completely accepted the fact that you're feeling that way. That's one way of doing it. And then when you reach a neutral space, you start doing your techniques again, right? The other way is you affirm anyway, right? You affirm anyway, because this is the law of assumption. If you assume that no matter how you are feeling, if you are affirming something which is completely opposite, which you're not even resonating with at the moment, it will show up in your reality, then it will. Because it's got nothing to do with exactly what you're feeling right now. It's got everything to do with what you are assuming about it. Watch this video again. Your manifestation, whether it is coming or not, has got nothing to do with what you are feeling right now. It has got everything to do with what meaning you're assigning to it. Okay, what you are assuming. So if you are assuming that whenever I'm triggered, things just miraculously shift my way. Whenever I cry, things just miraculously shift my way. Whenever I'm having a really bad human moment, things just go in my favor. Whenever, each time I overthink, things go my way. Each time I overthink, things go my way. Assign the negative meanings, assign your negative moments assign meanings which will eventually shift you into a neutral space. So for example, if you are like, if you have completely lost faith in manifestation, and it happens, it is very normal, okay, and you believe that nothing is working, you just assign it a meaning like, each time I feel this way, each time I feel this crappy, things just shift in my favor. Things just shift in my favor. You don't have to believe it, just assign it a meaning and repeat it, obviously loop it. Each time I feel this way, each time I feel this miserable, things actually shift in my favor. So it is always about the meaning that you're assigning. It is never about what you are feeling. Because the meaning that you assign is actually determining what your next state will be, what your next state of being will be, what your next state of mind will be. Where are you transiting from this space? Where are you moving? Which way? Forward or backwards? Right? So the feeling of negativity, the feeling of misery, the feeling of pain, accept it and assign it a meaning. Assign it a meaning. Trust me, it's going to work miracles for you. Each time I feel like crap, things go in my favor. Each time I feel like nothing is working, things actually work out in my favor. Each time, every single time. And of course, you will say that that doesn't resonate when I'm triggered. It does not matter. It does not matter. Just assign it a meaning which implies that your manifestation will happen no matter what. Thank you for watching. I intend this was helpful. This was just a reminder video that if you don't feel like doing anything, just don't do anything. Just assign it a meaning which is favorable for you. As always, love you guys, and I'll see you soon.